Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome to episode 4. It's time to go after the girl in the coffee shop, so let's get straight into it. Curly's watched all these videos and she's enjoyed them very much, so she will be joining me for a future episode. So it'd be nice to see a woman's perspective on this, so stay tuned for a future one. Curly's going to join me. But today, let's go and pick up girls in coffee shops. Funky. In your local coffee shop, a pretty blonde lady is sitting and reading. Can you make yourself more interesting than the book and get her number? Damn right we can. Just need to continue the form from last episode. We did well there. Is this like a coffee shop or something? Okay, yeah, okay, here we go. Yeah. Oh, he's going straight up. There's no messing about. I thought he was going to sit down somewhere else, maybe catch her eye. Straight in. Ask someone to use that chair. That would be weird because the coffee shop is entirely empty, to sit next to her. Ask if her opinion of what to get as a present for your... Oh, my God, the present suggestion again. Tell her you've read that book and he dies in the end. Stay standing and ask what she's reading. Accuse her of pretending to read while she's really hunting for men. Okay. I'm going to stay standing and ask her what she's reading. So we're not going over the top and immediately sitting down. Very presumptuous. We're going to stay standing and ask what you're reading.
Hi. Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Cool. What are you reading there?
Kafka.
Kafka. This is philosophy, right?
There is some philosophy in it. Yeah.
Nice. I always hear Kafka-esque.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I'm not even really sure.
Like Kafka.
Has to do with philosophy.
That's cool. Interesting. Anyway, nice choice of book.
Thank you.
My name's Richard, by the way.
Brenna.
Nice to meet you.
This is not great, not so engaging, and you're kind of looming over her.
I'm not looming over her. It's better than just sitting down next to her. Ask if she minds. If you join her for a few minutes, ask what else she does. Well, apparently we can't just stand there and loom over her, so we have to join her for a few minutes.
So do you mind if I join you for a few minutes?
Go ahead.
Cool.
She's not loving this, boys. She's not loving this at the moment.
Richard, by the way.
I'm Brenna.
We've already introduced ourselves.
Nice
You're
to
fucking
meet you.
up. Okay.
It's very important to sit down when you're talking to someone that is sitting down. Otherwise, you're just standing there, looming over them, looking weird. So
You like
well
that,
done
though.
for
You
choosing
like
that as the right option.
that. Okay, find out about her. Use books as a way to show off. No. Ask whether she comes here often. Corny, no. Say that her hair is kind of nice and transition to inviting her back to your house. No. Tempted, but no. It's not quite silly enough. If we jumped out from behind the desk and then asked her to come back to our house, then I'll pick it. Find out about her.
And you normally read philosophy?
No. I mean, I think, well, in every book there's a little philosophy. I'm not a huge Kafka fan. I was just in Prague recently.
He's from Czech Republic. Oh, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
that's where his house is.
I didn't know, actually.
Yeah. Cool. Well, if you go, they'll talk about Kafka. So.
Nice. And what else
She
do you like to
doesn't
read?
look
Do you
like she gives a
I
shit.
generally read
fiction, non-fiction?
fiction and like 20th century American lit.
Okay. Who's that, Mark Twain or something?
Like Salinger, or maybe I just recently read a novella called A Day No Pigs Would Die. It's really
A Day
nice.
No Pigs Would Die.
He's going to
Yeah.
make a joke.
It's like when everyone's vegetarian or Muslim.
Well, I won't spoil it, but you're on the right track.
Oh yeah, nice one.
Yeah. What do you
Cool.
read?
I read
Beano.
a lot of different stuff. So I like business, biography, psychology, philosophy too, and I like old English classics and Russian classics.
Russian classics, such as
Tolstoy, Dostoevsky,
You
all,
like
all the
Tolstoy?
usual stuff. Yeah, I think he's a great writer. And obviously in translation maybe it's different, but
yeah.
it's still very cool.
What about Bulgakov?
Yeah, Master Margarita
Yeah,
and stuff.
like
Yeah,
Bulgakov.
yeah, cool.
Yeah.
He likes
I like
it.
Russian
He lives in Russia.
fun.
It's like he knows about
That's good.
a few
That's
books, so
something
he's like,
cool.
I'm adding that in because that'll make me really
I
intelligent.
guess so we do.
She looks like she could not give less of a shit.
It's important to always focus the conversation on the girl as much as possible, because then it's just going to be more interesting for her.
So how are you able to be free in the middle of the morning on a Thursday?
I'm actually a porn actor and most of my shoots are at night.
It's kind of from the laptop, from home, or from anywhere. But It's like internet stuff, and with America,
Internet stuff.
In Europe, I need to wait until
It's like internet
they wake
stuff.
up
That's my
and
job.
whatever, so
I'm going to tell people
I'm
that's what I
free,
do.
yeah.
It's like
Can be
internet stuff.
Working at home, lying in bed,
Mm-hmm.
lying on the balcony. Generally lying down, working.
Porn,
Nice.
told
That's
you.
cool. And how about you? How come you're not at work now?
Well, I work at the university, so I have kind of an unusual schedule. I have some free time during the day, and I work in the evenings.
Nice.
Yeah.
Guess that she teaches sex ed. So you didn't go to university, and that's a waste of time. Okay, none of those. Find out whether she loves the job, or is it just doing it for the money. Okay, that one, I guess. The other two are shit.
So you teach at the university. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And tell me, do you actually like what you do, or you do it just for money?
No, I really do like what I do.
Great. You feel like you're making a difference in people's lives and all of this?
Yeah, I
know what it
actually do.
is?
I feel like what I do is important, and that the information I convey will be valuable to these people and to my students.
That could be true, because I still remember my teachers from primary school and in secondary school. I don't know if you're the same, but did you like the subjects most where the teachers were good? And then later, maybe you weren't even interested in that subject. So a good teacher can just change
That's
the
true.
whole course of someone's
That's
life.
true.
Absolutely. And like looking back and thinking, what years of school are your favorite? It's like, well, whatever year you had the good teachers, because what you learn is kind of irrelevant.
And you're a good teacher? They like
I
you?
think so.
What you
I
learn
hope
is
so.
kind of irrelevant.
That's
There you
okay.
go.
No, I like it, to be honest.
From a
because it's-
teacher, no
it's
less.
very rare. You know, most people just do their job for money, and then they come and moan about it and they hate it. So it's good to meet someone like you who actually enjoys what they do and is making a difference.
Thanks.
Smashing
This
it,
is a
boys.
nice thing
We're
that you
just
can
on
ask
form
anyone.
at the
So
moment.
well done for picking this. It's the right option, and it can always lead to an interesting conversation. Whether she's into a job, she can tell you why, or she's not, and she can tell you something else that she's passionate about.
There you go.
And what's your subject? What do you teach?
American culture.
Huh, what does that
Is that,
entail?
is that such a
So
thing?
kind of quite a few different themes. For example, we kind of started with an overview of American values, which was really interesting.
Like freedom and stuff, yeah?
Freedom
Things
and
like that,
stuff.
even more so.
That's what
for
Lincoln
example,
said. I think it was a
interesting one
speech.
is how Americans
We
relate
like
to the
freedom and
future.
stuff.
Like it's something we feel like we can control in some sense, and
Like Back to the Future, the movie.
Just, yeah. Just
I don't
like
see
that.
how. I don't know what you mean.
Okay, but Americans think that they control their own destiny,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah?
Like Back to the Future. Oh dear. That's what exactly that is. Suggests it's about inventing donuts and burgers. Make her feel good about a job. Challenge her to explain why it's important. Well, I quite like both of those because she's obviously very passionate about a job. I think challenging her. She seems quite a knowledgeable lady, or girl in his case. So I'm going to challenge her a bit because I think she'd appreciate that. She seems someone that likes a good conversation.
Wait, American culture, isn't that kind of a contradiction?
No, I didn't mean that,
to
mate. I
like,
did
what
not
do you
mean
teach them, like,
that.
Here we invented the hamburger in 1940 or something.
That's not the way
Well, there
I
really
was
isn't a
meant
question of
to
whether or
go.
not we have culture. We certainly do. You can look back through history, and yes, maybe ours isn't as long, but
Yeah,
to
not
say
very
that,
long.
yeah, but to say that
Yeah, it's not very long.
American culture doesn't exist is to argue that Western culture has really had no influence, even in Eastern Europe, let's say.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's some stuff, but
Oh my God,
wouldn't
he's
it be
so
better
thick.
that they learn something else? Because
He's so
if you're gonna teach about
unintelligent.
America, teach business or technology, because what's culture? Like what? Tell me. Like,
This
what-
is
for
not the way I
example-
wanted it to go, boys.
It doesn't even matter who the artists and authors are. What's important is that we have our own perspective on the world, and that in order to interact,
She is far too
successfully
intelligent
with
for
us,
you,
so
mate.
if you're a business person, if you want to interact successfully with an American business person, you need to understand what their daily life looks like and kind of how they perceive the environment.
Okay, cool. So it's like
Cool.
when you're learning about business in China and you have to, give your business card with two hands.
Quite
and
literally, yes.
All of that
This
stuff.
is the same thing.
Got it. Okay, so it's not really teaching about history and art and
No.
whatever else. Okay, nice one. Well, that's very useful because actually American culture, like modern culture, is what leads the world, right? We
Yeah.
all kind of follow.
That was the right
If
answer.
you can challenge someone, get them to prove themselves to you, and then approve of them, validate them, it has a powerful psychological effect. So it's the right option.
I
Well
can
done.
kind of see why, but I didn't think
I really
he'd be a
enjoy
dick
my
about
job,
it.
But there is this one little thing that's very frustrating for me.
Do not
I
check
have
out
this
the
problem
arse.
Where I can't print all the copies that I need, but I want my students to all have their own copy to take home. But then I have to go to the printer like every day, and it gets kind of expensive. So what do you think I should do?
Okay, she can't print enough of the printers. It gets kind of expensive. Say that it's annoying. Tell her asking for a bigger printing allowance. Be general and vague because you didn't listen. See, I was listening, boys. Didn't fool me. Tell her that if she has a colleague she doesn't like, she can ignore them. Well, be honest and say you're just no. Bigger printing allowance.
Ah, well, that's bad. So I guess you don't have enough like papers for the students and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of it.
That's
I guess
literally what
you
she
can
just
offer
said.
more allowance or get them to share, but yeah, it's annoying.
Well done. You weren't distracted by the sexy chick that walked by.
Sexy
and
chick.
That's something that, you know, you can use out there. Well done for paying attention.
Apparently it's
and getting the right
1984.
response.
So you've got your teaching thing, and what else is important in your life? What else do you love to do?
I really love dogs.
Nice.
And I love to travel.
Travel.
Yeah.
That's cool. Do you travel a lot?
I've traveled quite a bit these last
Do you
couple
do
of
climbing?
years especially.
Nice. And where are some places you've been?
Where else the places you've been?
In Europe, I've been in Prague, Russia, Ukraine, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia.
Nice. All of Eastern Europe and kind of
Yeah.
former USSR, yeah?
Yes.
Nice. And
Nice.
tell me, what's the absolute
Nice.
best place you've seen?
My
Like,
wife,
people
she's
who've never
dead.
travelled anywhere say, where's the best place that I should see? Where is it?
I would actually say that you should go to the United States and go see the Grand Canyon. It's amazing. I can't do it justice with words, but it's wonderful.
It's big,
Okay.
isn't it? Tell her about your experiences in the Grand Canyon. All right. Say that it's boring there and they don't even have Wi-Fi. Tell her your favourite trip was to Thailand and the details of the sexual experiences you had there. Say that you've never been but would like to go. Get her to elaborate on what she particularly liked. Quite like that because it's always challenging. I'm going to say if we've been there, I don't know if we've been there because we've got the choice to say we've never been there or we've been there. So if we have been there, we should say that our experiences. I'm hoping this isn't he's just lying.
I actually went to the Grand Canyon a few years ago.
Yeah?
Drove in the car from LA, and I think they have a limited number of people they let in, which is quite good. You know, it's not like full of hotels and Burger Kings and stuff.
Let in.
It's
Yeah, well,
quite
there's-
protected.
There's quite a few. Yeah, it's a national park.
It's quite
so
big.
it's
I think
very
you could
big.
just go there. I don't need to, you don't need
We
to buy a
went
ticket.
before sunset, saw the sunrise, stayed there all day, watched the sunset, stayed overnight, and then went back. So it was, very, very beautiful. I'd like to go back.
Yeah.
We went. What did he just say at the beginning there?
This is okay because it's kind of connected to the subject, but it's not the best answer because you're talking about yourself and your own experiences, and it would be more interesting to her. There'd be better connection. if you
makes
kept
the most
kept
sense, though,
focused
doesn't
on
it?
her.
Because she said best place to go is Canyon. If you've been there, you're going to say that.
I've run out of things to say.
Oh, next level. Okay. Well, okay, we don't want to break eye contact and look around. I think hold eye contact, that's just a weird thing, isn't it? If there's an awkward silence and you just stared at the person. Well, how long do you go for until you break away? All right, we're going for a stare off, my friends.
So are you not gonna get any coffee?
Winners.
Well, actually, I was over by the bar just before I saw you and had a
No, we
coffee
weren't. We
there,
came out
and
from
I
that
try
room
not to
behind
drink
it.
Too many. It actually has a strong effect on me, so I don't need that much energy. I've had enough, so I'm good.
Correct. Now, most guys can't do this, you know, so it's
I
very cool,
wouldn't.
makes you
I
look very
wouldn't.
confident and strong when you can hold eye contact like this and get her to be the one that works.
He said earlier,
to fill the silence.
we
and
went
come up
there
with
at
something to say,
sundown
because it shouldn't always be you,
and
right?
then watch the sunrise. I'm pretty
Tell
sure
me
he
some
said
things
that.
you like to do for fun.
Well, as long as I can remember, I've always loved playing volleyball. So that's something
okay.
I try to do whenever I can.
Nice. I played it at school. They had
Yeah.
it in my school, but since then I didn't. But they play. I go to Barcelona a lot, and they play on the beach. Do you play beach volleyball?
I will. Yeah.
Oh, very
In a
good.
You will.
beach.
Are you very good?
Yeah.
You can do that where you jump and
For
smash
sure.
it down. Cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's harder on the beach because the nets are higher. But yeah.
Very cool.
Cool
Yeah, it's
story.
a cool hobby. And anything else you do?
Yeah, the thing I do the most is study Russian for hobbies.
It's because he knows Russian, you see, in real life. I've seen him. He's married to a Russian woman, lives in Russia. He moved to Russia because the women are nicer and hotter. True story. So I'm assuming we're going to find a way to show off our Russian. Tell her it's stupid that Putin is evil and Russians are just vodka drinking idiots. Compliment her on choosing a tough language to learn. Show off by telling her all the languages you speak. He's going to do Russian, isn't he? That just seems a bit talking down to somebody. Showing off is not a good idea. So I guess we just sort of say... I hate these answers because we're either going to tell them that we speak a load of languages and show off, or that we can't speak any languages. But I don't know which one is true and which one if it's a lie. I'm gonna show off. I know it's probably the bad
Русский?
one. Yeah,
Тоже говорю.
Точно?
По-русски. Да.
there you go.
Очень хорошо, конечно.
Откуда ты знаешь?
Просто. И I speak many languages as well.
Why
Not
did you
only
do that with an
Russian.
accent at the
Quite
end?
sweet,
I speak
German,
many languages.
Chinese,
Oh, wow.
Chingsholama.
I knew he was gonna. I
Italiano.
knew it. He's just showing off,
What
isn't he?
else do I speak? Japanese.
You don't really speak
私は
English.
日本語がわかりますか? Japanese. 素晴らしい. What else?
They're not in the subtitles of what
Arabic.
it's actually saying.
Salam alaikum, habibi. Yeah. This. German. Yeah, German. Got quite good German. Been a while. Schnell, los.
Wow,
Show me your
he's watched a lot of
papers.
war films.
Hablo
Did you say show me your
español.
papers?
Hablo.
Yeah. Habla is girl. Hablo, man. Italiano. Che cazzo, eh? Finocchio, eh?
Aren't those just cuss words?
No. No. But I speak those as well. But
Cool.
basically, I speak most languages. There's just when
Most
they have, like, this tribe
languages?
in the Amazon, and they don't.
Most
they don't know the
languages.
outside world, or they
Have you ever heard
communicate
anyone
with
say,
them, so
I speak
I'm not so
most
good with those.
languages?
Wow.
Otherwise, pretty much every language I can speak. So
Wow.
Every language. It's not most anymore.
if you like languages, then
You're the hot ticket.
I'm the man.
Okay.
And many other things, but languages.
Okay, cool. That's nice, but
Oh my God.
again, it's
I
always
speak
better
most
to keep the
languages.
conversation focused on her. It's an interesting subject, right? There's a lot to say about it. She's got a lot of feelings, a lot of things that she could tell you about it. Why not use that as an opportunity to connect rather than talking about yourself now? You could wait until she actually asks you, which she logically might if you give her the chance.
I noticed you have an accent. Do you mind if I ask where you're from?
England, actually.
Whereabouts?
Was born in London, but actually, you know what? When I was young, I lived in South
Oh,
London.
so South London,
And
not
they have a
London.
strong accent there. It's like South London and things like this. But because I've travelled a lot and I moved, I've lost most of my accent. But do I still sound British to you?
Yes, very much.
That's good.
I came up from London, but then actually, funny enough, grew up in South London. Amazing story. Right, you like my British accent, don't you? Tell her how the girls go crazy about your British accent and you get laid everywhere. Talk about how foreigners perceive English and ask about how people react to her as an American. Yeah, I think that's a nice, interesting question.
So you like the English
They
accent?
do like the accent, though.
Yeah,
to be
most
fair.
people like it. They say it's
Pleasant.
kind of sexy, but maybe that's just when I speak it. But it's quite interesting actually being English because in some places like America, we have a very good reputation, and then some places like Spain, where all the English people go and kind of party and like the hooligans go drinking and stuff, so their reputation's quite bad. But
Oh,
how
I
do you
didn't know
find
that.
it being an American and traveling?
It depends on where you're at, but I guess generally people have kind of negative stereotypes about the United States and Americans, but I don't know. It seems that a lot of people are willing to take you and judge you individually and not.
That's good, right?
on a bunch
There's
of- oh, yeah.
We're lucky. Yeah? We don't have any real racism or anything really bad against us almost anywhere we go, right?
Yeah, that's true.
This is the right choice,
No,
and
we
it's
don't
always
have any
interesting
racism.
to talk about cultural differences so it can lead to some nice conversation.
Those women are so bored on that bed, aren't they? They're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Say you like her, want to see her again, ask for her number. That was our goal. Ask what she likes to do in her free time. Say that you think she's incredibly beautiful and that you want to take her on a date. It's a bit forward. I'm going to say what she likes to do in her free time. I don't think we're ready for
What
number
do you like
yet.
to do in,
I think she has
I don't
no
know, for
interest
fun,
in
like
whatsoever.
the evening, 'cause you study Russian.
She
or
can't
whatever,
fake
but
interest.
Do you drink, dance, anything else?
All of the above, yeah.
Yeah, at the same time.
When the mood strikes, yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I like going out sometimes, cocktail bars, different bars. Do you smoke shisha?
Hookah.
Yeah, hookah you call it in America, right?
Yeah, I have from time to time. I'm
A
not
random
huge
question of
fan,
all the
but
things you could have asked
I quite like
hobbies
it.
and
It's really
interests.
unhealthy, but
It
I think
seems unhealthy.
once a month. But you don't cough after it, so therefore...
Therefore,
Healthy?
must
Yeah.
be healthy.
So we need to do it sometime, like shisha, hookah, cocktails, and then dancing.
Oh, maybe.
When you want to transition to seeing someone again, it's very good to build up a picture of the kind of things that they do, the way they spend their time, because you might find a mutual connection. You find that you share some activities, or that you do some things that she wants to do, she does some things that you'd like to try, and then it makes it very easy to then go on and suggest the date from there and take the number.
Smashing it,
And do you have
boys.
any other outdoor, like
Almost
active
ready
stuff
to
you
get the
like do?
number.
You
Yeah.
said volleyball, but anything else?
Yeah, I grew up in the country, so I really enjoy a lot of nature activities. I like hiking and I love fishing.
Do you like
Fishing.
climbing?
Fishing, yeah.
A girl who likes fishing.
It happened.
brilliant.
Yeah,
Wow.
we exist.
Girls like fishing too.
Interesting. I've never done fishing, but I love the outside as well. You know, walking in parks or hiking. if you've
Work,
got somewhere
walking in
like that.
parks,
How
oh
about
yeah.
bicycle.
I like that too.
Yeah.
How about
That's
bicycle?
something else we could do one day, like take some
Squirrels?
bicycles, ride out somewhere.
Yeah. That would be nice.
Cool.
We're ready, boys. Ask her her plans for the coming week. Ask her what she kind of men she likes. Touch her face. That would be weird. We're quite far away. We'd have to lean right forward. Run the cube. The cube. Routine. No. We're not doing fucking strawberry fields anymore. I can say, what's your plans for the coming week? Because then that naturally leads to...
And are you busy this week? Like, what are your plans for the next few days?
I'm pretty busy. I have my friend is having a party tomorrow, and then this weekend I'm gonna take a train up to Vilnius. So, pretty busy.
You have free time, no?
Maybe.
Which
Maybe
day?
on Sunday.
Sunday, yeah? Cool. I
And-
might be free on Sunday as well.
Okay.
And...
That's exactly right. Now
Yes.
think about this.
Yes.
Have you ever texted a girl saying, hey, can you meet tomorrow? She's like, I'm not in town. And you say, okay. And then text her in a few days, hey, can you meet tonight? Are you around? Sorry, I've already got plans.
That's just you, mate. That's
to
you.
avoid this kind of dumb situation when you end up not seeing her again, why not find out at the time of meeting her what her plans are for the coming
Yeah,
week?
pin her
It's
down
very
to a
easy
date.
to find out in person and saves the need for sending loads of dumb text messages that get you rejected. So it's the correct choice.
Thanks. Okay, now suggest meeting for a drink and take her number. Suggest going hiking together sometime and take her number. No, because that's a bit murdery, isn't it? Let's go hiking where no one is with this person you met 5 minutes ago. Say you have a few spare minutes, invite her to make love in the restroom.
But listen, I think things are just going swimmingly between us. So
I had to do it. I had to
I've
do it.
just noticed something. There's a restroom over there, right? And wait a second while I tell you my plan. You seem like an adventurous girl. Correct me if I'm wrong. You said you like, doing different things. So what we're going to do, you're going to go to that restroom.
You like doing different
and I'm
things? So
just
let's
gonna
have
bang
sex.
your brains out.
Oh my God. No. No. Just.
Well, just
Such a
quickly, 3 or 4
romantic.
minutes. I know you're busy.
3 or 4 minutes is all it
I
needs.
don't even know what to say. This is so
Well,
shockingly
I know you're
offensive.
happy. I know you're happy.
No.
You can say thank you. It's going to be great. Let's go now.
You're a pervert,
Got it.
and I want you to leave my
I've heard
table.
that before.
No, I'm sure you have.
I'm going to
Really,
leave.
you need to leave.
I'm going to leave
This
the
is
table.
no. Yeah. Yeah.
I tell you what I'm going to do. You're going to love it. I'm going to leave the table. I'll go and wait there.
Okay.
Get ready.
Yeah, you go
so to
wait.
speak,
You
and
go
then
do that.
You come and join me in like 30 seconds so that people don't see us going together. All right? So
Yeah.
you're going to come in 30 seconds. All right? Mm-hmm. Yeah? You'll be there?
No, I won't be there. Just go. Go to the bathroom.
I don't need to go to the bathroom. I wanted Like, I don't need to
I'm not going with you.
use the bathroom.
Wow, they really
Listen,
milk these things,
this
don't they?
This is totally inappropriate, extremely offensive, and I have been very clear.
I get it. You're a shy girl, but trust me, this is going to be like the best 5 minutes of your
No,
entire
seriously,
life.
just
Wonderful.
just leave. Get lost. No more. I don't want. Not another word.
You do
Nope.
want.
Stop. Seriously, you're
But just-
creeping me out.
Just give me.
No, I don't.
Wait until you see what I've got
I am
here.
serious.
Hey.
You're extremely creepy. I want you to leave.
Extremely creepy.
Extremely creepy.
Look,
Yeah, that's
okay,
before you
look, I've had
spoke.
it with you. I'm not gonna. It's like,
Okay,
oh,
just- I
please
don't-
take
I
$1
don't
million.
wanna hear it.
No, I don't
I
want
don't
it.
wanna hear
No,
it.
I don't want it. Here, have these Lamborghini keys. Drive it. No, I don't want it. Okay,
Go.
fine. I'm going.
That's the same thing.
True gentleman.
Right, okay, proper answer. Suggest meeting for a drink and take a number. I think, because we already know she's free on Sunday, I think that's a bit weird, hiking together on a first date. I'm going to suggest meeting for a drink. Standard date, we know she's free on a Sunday. Let's go.
So listen, we should meet one day, go for drinks. What do you think?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so there's my phone. Just put your number. I'll be in touch.
You didn't even unlock it. It's magic. Is it a fake number? Is it a fake number?
Not the best way to go for a date because it's very general and you've had a lot of conversation, a lot of opportunity to find out things that
Hiking
you
on a
could do
date is
together that would be
weird.
more
First date
interesting.
with somebody
So
she's
to
known
go
for
to the old
5 minutes,
traditional
you
date
prat.
is not the best option, but not that bad, so it's still okay.
It's better than hiking. Say goodbye, be warm and say how nice it was to meet her. Give her a lingering handshake. A Donald Trump. Quite coldly say goodbye and then you'll be in touch. A goodbye hug and then go in for the kiss. No, say goodbye, be warm and say how nice it was to meet her. Let's
Look, I should be
be
heading
normal
off, but
human
it
beings,
was,
shall
it
we?
was great meeting you. Really cool. Really, really happy to meet you. And yeah, see you.
She seems so not bothered by any of this.
Oops, you got right to the ends, but this is a little bit too much.
Too
Being
much?
warm at this point, totally unnecessary, and if anything, makes you look like a little bit of a wussy.
What
and
in
might
the
make her change her
fuck are
mind
you
about
on
seeing you
about,
again.
mate? Being warm and friendly? Hang on. Right.
This is not great,
Shut up.
not so engaging.
Shut up. Game, shut up. I'm muting it. So, I'm sorry. That's being wussy, is being nice to them at the end. What? So, he's saying I should have coldly... Right, that's it. Being a polite human being is apparently wrong to do on a date. I didn't even see what percentage we got. I was so angry. Let me have a look. We didn't do as well, that one. This is how much we've explored of the answers. No, we explored. It doesn't say how well we did. Great, doesn't keep that information. Right, there we go, my friends. Our last bit was bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Oh, okay. This is one that I suppose a lot of us have been through in our lives. A friend that you want to become a girlfriend. So this is going to be an interesting one, I reckon. 'Cause it actually might be, not his answers are useful, but talking about it might be some useful. I bet there's a lot of people out there that, they've probably got a friend they wouldn't mind dating, and turning that into a date is going to be interesting. So join me for Chapter 5 next time on Super Seducer. Twat, I can't believe... Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be warm and friendly now to you, because that's wussy. So, bye.